welcome back to another workout. Today we are going to be using our Pilates ball and then some optional ankle weights that will add a bit more spice to this mat-based workout. We will have some extended time on the wrist, so just be aware of that. Pause the video and take breaks as needed. When you're ready, join me on your mat. We'll start on our hands and knees. As always, moving to our cat-cows, arching through the spine gently, maybe rocking forward and back, finding that extra length and space in between those vertebrae, and then pressing those palms into the mat, hollowing out your chest. Exhale as you find that beautiful stretch through your upper back, shoulder blades sliding apart. You can move through these two positions at your own pace. Inhaling deeply through the nose as you arch and exhaling through your mouth, feeling your abs draw in and up as you round. Maybe you want to take a little more of a rock in that flexion position over your wrists and behind your wrists just to start to stretch out through the forearms. And just take note of any sticky or sore spots. Good, meet me in your neutral spine, ground down through your left palm, open big out to the right, gazes following those fingertips, thread that right arm under the left, your ear and shoulder to meet the mat for an inhale here. Exhale, press into your left palm, open out to the right, and thread it under, inhale. We'll open out to the right one more time, big twist through the torso. And then that right palm can meet the mat. Give a little wiggle out through your spine and then press into that right palm. Left arm opens out. Gaze follows. Thread it under as your ear and shoulder meet the mat. Take an inhale. Open out. And thread. One more time. Reach. Good. Both palms meet the mat. Tuck those toes. Press back. Lengthen into your downward dog. Pedal out. One leg at a time. Bending and extending. Good. So meet me with both heels drawing down the mat in 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Both heels draw down. Inhale. Exhale. You'll lift to your tippy toes. Stay in your down dog for me. We're just going to work through a calf stretch. So you lower, lower, lower those heels. And you lift, lift, lift. Try to soften through those shoulders. Good. Just for 3. We'll roll all the way forward into our high plank. In 2. Big inhale as you draw those heels down. Big exhale as you lift. Good. Roll onto your toes. Roll forward into your high plank. Hold for a moment here. Find that strong connection. And then drop your pelvis down to the mat. Soften through your elbows and shoulders. Untuck your toes. And find some rotation here. Gazing toward your heels to one side. Moving through center. Taking it to the other side. We'll do one more each side. Good, and then we'll press back into a child's pose. Make it active. Really hover those glutes off of your heels as you reach your arms. Lengthen away. Release through those lats. Good. And then we'll grab our ball and we'll get started. So the ball is going to get locked in behind your left knee. And then you'll just come down onto your hands directly under shoulders, and then give me a flex of that left foot to start, and you'll just lengthen your right leg all the way out. You're going to point through those toes and give me a lift of that right leg. Squeeze your glute at the top, tap it down. Nice and easy to start for 8. Good. 7. Scoot a little more forward on my mat. This is 6. Move with control. Make sure those hips stay nice and squared off. Make sure you're not dumping too much weight into that left side. Good, you're going to tuck the right toes to the mat to add on. In another 3. Good, you got it. 2. On this next one, let's move together. Lift the right leg, squeeze the glute, tap it down, tuck the toes. Give me 1 pike up, lift knee to nose. With control, lower that left knee to the mat. Lift the right leg for 6. Move slow with control here. You have quite a few layers, so you can always stick with 1 layer if it doesn't feel right in your body as we progress. We'll do another 3 like this, lifting the leg, hiking left knee to nose. 2. Good. On this next one, you're going to meet me in your pike, so lift the right leg, tuck the toes, pike it up and hold. Can you press your left knee up and out into your 3-legged dog? You can open out through that left side if that feels nice. Roll forward into your high plank position, tap the left knee down, lift the right leg. That's our next flare. Just adding that 3-legged dog, kind of rotating, opening out. So first we pike, we pull the knee to nose, then we extend the leg back, open out through the hip, shift your length. We come back to our high plank first, then we tap that knee down and lift the leg. Good, 4 more like this, and then we're gonna add on. It's gonna be a side plank with a shoot back, just so that you can kind of mentally get prepared here. Good. But just moving here through this leg lift, pike, and 3-legged dog. So first we find that flexion before we move into that beautiful opening and stretch on that left side. Also stretching the right leg. It's kind of like a nice way to warm up while working. Good. 2 more like this. Open. Bring it back. Let's move together on this next one. So, lift and squeeze that right glute. Nice straight leg. Tuck those toes. Press into your palms. Hike up, knee to nose. Open into that beautiful 3-legged dog. Now, meet me here. Roll forward into your high plank position. Can you cross left ankle over right knee? Side plank. Pause. You're going to find that shoot back. So really draw your hips down and back toward your right heel. Press back into your side plank. You come through your high plank with control. You lower that left knee. You lift your right leg. Squeeze your glute. We'll do 6 more like this. Full flow. There's nothing else. So lift the leg. Pike. Find that beautiful down dog, like 3-legged dog here, and then come into your high plank, come into your side plank, find that shoot back, really sit that glute back toward the heel, then you come into your high plank, you tap the knee down, you begin again, lift the leg. This is 5. Pike, press it up and back, 3-legged dog. That always feels so good. You find your high plank before you find your side plank. You stabilize, then you find your shoot back. You come back to your side plank, and then you tap down. 4 more. Pike, flexion, press it back, lengthen, extension of that left hip. Back to your high plank, side plank. If it doesn't feel good to cross this left leg over the right, you could always skip that part. It just kind of like locks things in. 3 more. And then you'll meet me just in those shoot backs. Rolling forward, making sure that you're squared off with those shoulders. In your side plank, you have those T-arms. Shoulder directly over wrist. 2. Pike. Beautiful 3-legged dog. That ball is giving you some connection there for that left hamstring. Last one, fully moving through. Hike. 3-legged dog. Meet me in your side plank. Just work your shootbacks for 6, 5. Come back to your high plank in 4, 3. Almost out of this in 2. If you lose your vault, it's okay. Keep going. 1 more. Meet me in your high plank. Just little pikes of that knee to nose. Good. Knee to nose for 6, 5. Knee will meet the mat in 4, 3, in 2. On 1, last little pike. Knee meets the mat. Grab that ball from behind your knee. Place it under your left hand. You're going to lift that right leg back up. We're going to find a combination movement here. So leave that leg lifted. You're going to bend through your right elbow as you pull the ball away from you with your left hand. Press through the right palm as you fold the knee in on the right side to meet your left. And you pull the ball in. So we bend. It's that tricep push-up. We extend the right leg out long, extend the left arm, and then draw everything back into center just for 8. Give me another 7 like this. Find that beautiful length. 4, 6. Reach. Last 5. Press through the palm, like the heel of your hand. Try to almost lift those right fingertips up to really get into that tricep. This is 3, 2. Last one. Reach, pull it in, take a quick child's pose, and then we won't even go straight onto the other side. You're going to come onto your back, and that ball is actually going to go under your left knee again. So lock it in there, and you can bring the left toes to the mat, and then your hands can just be by your sides to begin. And then we're going to shuffle our heels in. We're working through a bridge. So I want you to go ahead and just give me a hinge straight up of those hips. Tap down. Hinge up. And tap. We're going to add on pretty quickly. So just give me another 4 like this. 3. 2. On 1, lift your hips all the way up, bring that left leg to tabletop. You're going to tap the toes down, lift it up, single leg bridge, lower the hips. So you lift, tap the left toes down, bring it back to table, lower all the way down. Good. We'll do another 8. 7. 6, make sure those hips are nice and level. 5. We're going to add on to this in another 4. We'll be lifting the right heel as we tap the left toes to the mat, and then planting the right heel down as we lift the left leg to table. On the one. So lift up. Lift the right heel as you tap the left toes. Plant the right heel as you lift the left leg. And lower the hips. Feel that opposition. So we lift the hips. We have the heel lift and the toe tap. Plant the heel. Left leg to table. Lower your hips. You have 8 like this. Move slow. You should start to feel that right glute heating up. Especially with that heel lift and lower. Give me another 4. You can meet me lifted in another 3. Use your breath. Good. 2. On this next one, lift all the way up. If you want more, bring your arms up to the sky. We just worked the heel lift and the toe tap for 8. For 7. You can always keep your hands to the mat if you want to. 5. Meet me with the heel down, leg and tabletop. In 3. 2. On 1. Meet me with the heel down, leg and tabletop. You can bring your hands to the mat, just lift and lower that heel for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Get those hips higher. 2. And 1. Lower down. Ooh, take a moment. Give that hamstring and that glute a little massage. And then you can actually just go ahead and tuck that ball under the right knee. We're going to finish out through our bridge, and then we'll go to side 2 of that plank series. Just giving you as much time off of your wrists as possible. So, and you can start with the right toes on the mat here, grounding down through that left heel. We'll just do 4 like this. 3. 2. On 1, find your bridge, lift that right leg up, the toes tap down to the mat, it lifts back to table, we lower those hips. We'll do this for 8. 7. 6. 5. Make sure those hips are level. Try to relax through your jaw. Make sure your shoulders aren't creeping up and becoming earrings. They're nice and grounded on the mat. 1 more like this. Good. Now, the next time you lift, as you tap those toes, lift, lift, lift that left heel. Plant that left heel as the right leg comes to table, and then you lower your hips. Let's do 8 like that. We'll hold and just work that opposition in 7. 6. I haven't done this sequence in a while. It is so spicy. I just love it. You'll have to comment and let me know if you guys are feeling it the same or if it's just me. Squeeze those abs on. So good, you guys. 2. On this next one, get ready. Lift and hold. If you want more, you reach your arms up. Just work that opposition for me for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Heel down. Leg and tabletop on 1. Hold it here for me. Just lift and lower that left heel for 8. 7. 6. just tuck that ball again under that right leg. See, it's like such an easy way to remember what side we're on. All right, so we've got it locked in. Hands and knees. Extend that left leg out long. Glutes should be nice and warm for you. Go ahead and just find that beautiful leg lift and tap it down for 8. Good. Give me 6. Move nice and slow. Find the squeeze of that glute. Do not overarch through your back. Draw your core in and up, and try not to dump into that right side. You should always be able to technically reach that right arm out to the side, or at least tent those fingertips to make sure you have an even allocation of weight between left and right side. We'll tuck the toes to the mat on this next one. So find your leg lift, tuck those toes, pike, knee to nose, draw the abs in and up. With control, lower that right knee, and then you find that leg lift on the left side. Good. Let's do 6. No surprises. You know the full flow. You know what to expect. 5. We'll be adding on that opening through that right hip, that 3-legged dog. In 4. Good, you guys. 3. 2. 1 more like this. Pike. Set it down. Let's move together. Lift that leg. Squeeze the glutes. Tuck the toes. Pike it up and hold. Send it up and back. 3-legged dog. Open out through that right hip if it feels good to you. And then with control, roll to your high plank. Set the knee down. Begin again. Lift the leg. Tuck the toes. Pike. Press it back. 3-legged dog. Should feel good. In that 3-legged dog, you can really kind of soften through the shoulders. Try to take some pressure off of your wrists. Really try to feel and find the difference between the deep core activation of that pike as you pull your abs in and up and pull the knee to the nose. So it's like flexion, obviously, round through your spine, and then you lengthen through your spine, and you find extension through your hip. So those two motions should feel very different for you. 3. We'll begin to add on that side plank with the shootback if you're taking it, crossing that right ankle over your left knee into. On this next one, lift the leg, tuck the toes, pike it up, press it back. Now, roll all the way into your high plank. Make sure elbow is right over shoulder. Open to your side plank, find stability, and then you find that shoot back. You come back to your high plank, you set the knee down, we begin again. Lift the leg, tuck the toes, pike, knee to nose, press it back, 3-legged dog, high plank, side plank, shoot back, side plank, high plank and lower. Good. 5 more. 4. Sorry from the dog, just like running through the filming area. Fun little distractions, little obstacle courses. Set it down. 3 more. And then it will just be those shoot backs. And And again, if the ball's bothering you, if you don't want it there, if it pops out, you can just keep moving. You do not need it. Set it down. 2 more. Lift. Hike. 3-legged dog. Find your side plank. Open. Find that shoot back. Really sit that bum back towards your heel. Alright, let's move together. Lift the leg. Tap it down. Hike it up. Press it back. 3-legged dog. And then roll forward and meet me in your shoot back. You just press it back and forward for 6, 5, 4, 3. It'll be your high plank for those little pikes to finish. In 2, on 1. Come into your high plank, hold it here, little pikes up. Knee to nose, little lifts. Just for 8, 7, final 6, 5, 4, 3. That knee will meet the mat. In 2, on 1. Set that knee down. Grab that ball into your right hand, and then lift your left leg up. We're going to start to bend through our left arm as we roll the ball out, find length, press through the left palm. As we straighten that arm, pull the ball in, and then lower knee to knee. We glide that left knee in. Lengthen everything out. Right arm, left leg, left tricep working. You're light on that ball with that right side. Good. Let's just go for 6. 5. Try not to dump too much into that right side. 4. Final 3. Last 2. 1 more. Send it out. Draw it in. Good. You can put both hands on that ball, take a child's pose, lengthen through your spine. We just have one more thing to finish off class. So we will be coming onto our back for a little final ab work here. Grab your ball, fly all the way down. And you can just start by bringing that ball into your hands. Your feet can stay grounded on the mat for now. I just want you to soften through your arms, through your shoulders. Take a deep inhale into your ribs. You're going to exhale, and your chest lift, sending the ball over the knees, and then lower with control. You're giving a little press in on that ball. You should find that it actually helps you, that connection, to lift a little higher. Also having the feet down, planted on the mat, should help. I want you to think you're curling up, you're pressing your back ribs into the mat, and then you're really squeezing, contracting your abs through that lift. Try to relax through your shoulders, your jaw, your neck. Good. We'll do another 8. Really squeeze in on that ball. Find that good center line connection. You might feel some shakes. Really use that breath here. 4. 3. Meet me lowered in 2. 1 more like this. Good. Meet me lowered, balls just reaching overhead. I want you to come up on your tippy toes, and you'll bring your left leg into table. Take the ball in your left hand. You're going to go ahead and curl up, extend that right leg out, pass the ball under your left leg to your right hand, tap the right toes in, and then you'll circle that ball up and overhead, right hand passes to left, and then we'll do it again. So we lift up, we extend that right leg out, we pass the ball, we stay lifted. First we bring those right toes to the mat, and then we circle the ball overhead. Good. 6 more. Keeping the pelvis nice and level, keeping that left leg right over that left hip. Moving slow, like you're moving through molasses. Getting curled up nice and high, relaxing those shoulders out of your ears. Good. We're going to stay lifted in 2. Keep pressing those back ribs into the mat. One more like this. Good. On this next one, I want you to hold. Hold the ball under that left knee, and you're extended through your right leg. Little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Right toes to the mat in 3, 2, 1. Right toes to the mat. Go ahead and lower down. Bring the ball overhead. Lower the left toes. Lift that right leg. Your right hand's going to take the ball. We're just doing it straight on the other side. So you're going to lift up, extend through that left leg, pass the ball under your right thigh, take it into the left hand, tap the left toes in, circle the ball overhead. So it's all about staying lifted as you work the extension and then the bend of that left knee. Feeling how the weight of the leg extended and as it taps in challenges you in your abs. You have to keep contracted. Don't let it push you back. And you need to continue to check in with that collarbone, especially when we're like holding the ball in the arms forward. It's so easy to want to round. So you can always think palms up toward the sky to help you stay open through your chest. 6 more. And then we'll hold the ball behind that right knee, pulsing up through the chest with the left leg extended. In 3. Checking with that right knee, make sure it's not floating in too far past that hip. 2. On this next one, go ahead and bring the ball into your hands behind that right thigh and pulse through the chest for 8, 7, 6. Ball to left hand in 4. Both legs in tabletop in 2. On 1, ball in the left hand, bring it behind your legs, and then we're going to extend, pass it behind our head, extend both legs out, and just move this way for 4. We'll switch directions in 3. Passing from right to left overhead and left to right behind the knees as we pull them in. 1 more like this. Good. Lift up a little higher. Let's reverse the hands for 4. For 3. For 2. Meet me extended on 1. Can you just give me a final hold for 5, 4. Glue those legs together. 2, 1. Pull it in. Rock back and forth. And then when you're ready, rock yourself on up. We're going to place the ball just between our thighs, right above our knees, coming into a finisher to make sure that we've got some good work through our upper body here. So meet me in your modified plank position, hips down and forward, strong through your core. Hollow out that chest and bring the shoulders right over the wrist. We're going to find a tricep push-up, press up. Keeping the elbows in, close by your sides, exhaling to lift. Finding the squeeze of that ball to help you stay even more connected. Good. 4, your hips up, press up and out of those shoulders, roll forward into your plank position, drop your knees, one push-up. It's pretty simple. High plank, plank, come forward, drop the knees, one push-up. Moving through here at your own pace, finding your connection, really trying to squeeze those elbows in by your sides and keep those abs in and up. Upper back is active. Can you give me another 4? 3. Good. Last 2. Nothing crazy here. We're just going to hold our plank to finish. After this one, give me one more push-up. Make it your best yet. Press it up, and then meeting in your plank. It's just a static hold for 10 seconds. Squeeze in on your ball, press back through your heels. Imagine I have a teacup full of hot tea on your back. It's nice and flat, gaze between the hands. Child's pose in 3, in 2, on 1, lower those knees with control. Reach your butt back to your heels. You can just let your belly rest on your ball if that feels good. And just relax those shoulders down. Taking some deep inhales here. And then when you're ready, you can roll on up. We're gonna do a little cool down. So come onto your knees to begin. We're gonna bring our left arm down to the mat. Reach and stretch that right arm up and over, keeping it rotated just ahead of the nose and the forehead. Your gaze can just be toward your left fingertips. Really try to allow that shoulder to traction itself down. Should feel good. Rainbow and windmill up and over. Other side. Taking some deep breaths into the side of your body. Good, and then press yourself up. Interlace those fingers. Flip your palms up toward the sky. You can look up gently toward the ceiling, just allowing your shoulders to elevate into your ear, and then maybe take a slight extension back. Bring it forward. We'll slide our right foot forward, so foot and shin on this right side. Extend your left leg back on your mat. Tense your fingertips wide. Keep your spine nice and straight as you start to lower your chest down toward the ground, and then lift. Just finding that stretch, kind of that base point. Make sure you're not rounding through your spine. The straighter you can keep your spine, the more you'll feel that good stretch in your glutes. Good. We'll do this 3 more times, and then we'll just take it to the left. Last one. Good. Press that right knee back. Bring that left shin forward, and then straighten off through that right leg. Should feel a good stretch through that hip flexor. Send those fingertips, and then start to play around with your range of motion, with your stretch. Finding where you feel it in that glute. Allowing gravity to do its work. Let's just do 3 more like this. Maybe you soften through your eyes, feel into your body. Take note of how you're feeling after this workout. If you felt strong, I hope that, hopefully building on our 21-day transformation program, that some of these movements might be feeling easier for you. Definitely comment and let me know. When you're ready, you can slide that right foot forward. You are all finished for today. I just want to say, as always, thank you so much for being a member, for choosing to invest in your health and wellness journey with me as a member on this channel. I do not take it lightly or for granted, and I am so thrilled to get emails from you guys with your challenges, requests that you want to see in future workouts. I want to tailor the channel to you as much as possible. So I will see you on the video soon. Thank you.